What disadvantages come with choosing not to have children? From a woman's perspective, having to deal with the crazy cat lady or miserable middle-aged spinster stereotype. You lose friends and family as you age, and other people have kids and don't have time for you anymore. They have their own families and you have you and maybe your husband or wife. So you hang out alone a lot and maybe see your friends with kids once a quarter. From a workplace perspective, always being expected to pick up the slack from coworkers with kids when they have to leave early, or always being asked to cancel vacations in their favor. People will judge you on a regular basis, especially if you're a woman. As a single man in his late 30s who doesn't want kids, finding anybody you're genuinely interested in because a lot of them have kids. No disrespect for the single parents out there, I just know that I couldn't possibly afford kids, and if I'm not 100% on board with being a stepdad, I'd just as soon not put anybody involved through that. Being questioned and challenged about it ad nauseum, you have to buy your own socks. I never intended having a child, but I don't regret it. I particularly enjoy the 2 times a year I get new socks. I have made it very clear at this point that I don't want a carefully selected thoughtful gift. I just want a multi-pack of work socks. For me, it's compressed the dating pool. And even if I find a date with a woman who's child-free, there is always that risk that she'd change her mind. Limited family support. None personally, but some people will always judge you and think your choice is up for debate and that they need to change your mind. That type of behavior gets tiring real fast. Social expectations and judgment. I guess that it's much less than the disadvantages that come with people who should never have had children. I'm surprised to see how few answers actually mention children being such intriguing, funny and weird little creatures. Beyond the obvious downsides and rough times, which, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's daily asterisk, I am a bit jealous of people who do have kids to be able to see the heartwarming, sweet and amazing moments too, as well as being able to witness this tiny human being to grow up to be their own person with their own thoughts, likes and personality. Too much free time, too much money to spend on yourself, too much peace and quiet. Nobody to look after you when you're old. That said, bringing sapient beings into existence so they'll be obligated to look after you is fucked up on an extreme level. A child-parent relationship done right is very rewarding for everybody. Social stigma and lack of tax benefits. So far I haven't experienced any disadvantages. When I'm old and need help, I'll find professional help instead of putting the burden on adult kids who most likely have their own life. My friends either don't have children as well, or they still have enough time for me. No vanishing friendships here. And yes, I do fucking love cats. If my house was large enough, I'd adopt more. I think a lot of people have this notion of the perfect family etc. Reality is you have no idea what the lottery of life will give you. Allergic to 37 different things. Horrible personality. Felon. Who knows? People who won't understand or accept that choice and feel entitled to relentlessly pick at you for that choice.